on that left midfield, you have Harbour Miller. Probably prefers to play in that back line, but he'll find that connection and that interchangeable play with John Nelson in the back. Harbour Miller's going to be able to, with Mueller out for this one, a late scratch, and that means Brian White is going to have to carry a lot of that offensive load.
The very early MLS Cup favourites this time around. It is LA Galaxy who get us underway, attacking from right to left, back to Glesnes, who made a welcome return to the side last week. Long ball forward for Harbour Miller, and Paintsel. He's that one in for Royce. Look how deep he's had to come to get on the ball. And that pressure coming from Vancouver. Jesper Sorensen saying, we will play our game. They did a similar road trip mid-season last year where they had some difficulties, including a loss here. See if they can learn from that. Sabali, Senegalese international. Johnson, cross in. Sabi makes a good run. What a save! Marcinkowski somehow keeps it out. Sabi blasted one and looked destined for the back of the net. Exclusive Netcam replay is brought to you by AT&T. Look how good this save really is.
That's a phenomenal save, and yeah, it doesn't require...
That can really kickstart your season. Holter immediately launching one forward to that right-hand side. Sabi on the turn. One of those attacking players we really didn't talk a lot about, Heath, in that first half. First week, Jesper Sorensen, what would his message have been to his side at half-time to improve and clean up some of those issues in the final third in the second half?
Well, I think they got into a couple of good spots, so I'd say you have to be more clinical in those moments. You're playing on the road. If we get those chances, if we earn those chances, we're going to put in the work to get those opportunities. We have to make the most of them. And then have confidence in those 1v1 scenarios. At times it feels like they get into some good spots and maybe put their foot on the ball.
Well, there's a giveaway. Sanabria onto it like a flash. Plays it forward for Paintsel. Paintsel and a goal, and he scores! Paintsel rifles it home. But that is all Vancouver's doing. They gave the ball away. And the Galaxy took full advantage. 1-0.
He starts to step out nice and early. Good early pressure from Paintsel. But Sanabria reads it quickly. And there's Paintsel just waiting in a perfect spot. At first you wonder why he takes the touch as he closed his gap. But he absolutely belts that ball into the back of the net. And Takaoka, who likes to keep possession, fancies himself a player comfortable on the ball as a goalkeeper, but gets absolutely punished on the turnover. And Paintsel roofs that ball. Really well finished. And I love the effort from Sanabria to create that play.
Just a second goal in Major League Soccer this season. Quelas. Good angle on the cross. Flick in it. Far post just wide. Blackman. Possession, but possession in front of that Galaxy defensive shape. Shape that is yet to be breached. Cabrera, nice footwork from him. Cabrera, AZ, just caught underneath his feet. That was lovely play from Kenji Cabrera to get himself in that position. Touch back, Ocampo, AZ goes for goal, and it's comfortable for Marcinkowski, but his first real action of the second half.
Yeah, a little better from the Whitecaps in terms of the attack. You mentioned Cabrera. When you're sitting in deep blocks like that, it can be hard to break down through just passing. Sometimes you need a little bit of extra individual quality to unlock an opponent, be able to face the game and drive at somebody, force defenders to have to make decisions and gamesmanship.
Is it as simple as saying no Muller tonight? That's been the issue, or is it taken away from the credit of how good defensively the Galaxy have been?
I think the Galaxy have been sound defensively, even better now that you have a Cerrillo on the field. They look a little bit more compact through the middle of the park. But things could be different.
Berhalter, the cross for wide. Marcinkowski comes out, and it's gone just wide.
We'll see here. This is a great ball from Sebastian Berhalter to the back post. Marcinkowski's there early, but instead of trying to punch and clear the lines, he's looking to catch that one clean. That's just way too low shoulder height. If you have the ability to get that on full extension, arms up high, that's different. But against the Brian White, who's going to put his head in places where you don't want to put your...
This would be a big win for the Galaxy because the next three are on the road at Atlanta and SKC, who did beat them in this stadium. And and at Seattle. So a difficult run. 3 of the last 4 on the travels. Makes it a lot easier when you take care of business at home. They're on the back foot here. Cross comes in, deflected. Caicedo, good block again from Glesnes. He has been everywhere. And given away cheaply. Berhalter goes for goal, and that one flashes wide. And Cuevas holds both hands up to apologise. The general direction of Yamane, just not enough pace on it. Caicedo. Badwell. Glesnes. Too strong into the back of Cabrera.
Smart play from Glesnes, gets pulled out of position. Last place that a center back wants to be is pulled out to the sideline, and it's going to make it worth his while if he has to go all the way out there, kill the attack.
Vancouver probing again with possession. Johnson, touch from Cabrera. Berhalter very good on that second phase, and a cheap free kick given away by Yamane.
These are not the areas you want to give Sebastian Berhalter opportunities to set up over the ball. They're in good shape defensively. You don't want to do anything in a cheap way.
When you're not creating from open play, set pieces can be the great leveler. The cross in! And Vancouver have the leveler! Laborda takes the plaudits. How many times has he bailed the Whitecaps out in set-piece situations? But what a delivery from Berhalter as well. Vancouver are back on terms.
The massive moment. Look at this ball. Just phenomenal. The pace on it. Freezes the back line, freezes JT Marcinkowski. Look where this is coming down. All he has to do is redirect. That ball is picture perfect. And at the perfect time, look at Laborda arriving in there. They brought in 3 center backs. You give up a cheap foul from a wide area, and it's executed.
Marcinkowski taking no chances.
Decent ball from Laraz, and we know he liked to hit those at times during his time with Colorado Rapids.
Yeah, starter at the Rapids. He's had to bide his time here. Just 1 start so far for the Whitecaps. 7th time off the bench. Caicedo gets there ahead of Yamane, gives it away. And it's going to be a Whitecaps ball. 2 into the minimum 6 additional. And another yellow card. The referee's been busy tonight. Caicedo, lovely footwork to get in between 2. Still has it, goes for goal right into the hands of Marcinkowski. See flashes of what Caicedo could bring.
So explosive. Those first 2-3 steps. I mean, when he's decisive like that, there is nobody in this league that's stopping that level of dribble. But again, you see wingers like that ultimately going to be judged on that final product.
Paintel, wrong side of Badwell. Still Paintel, pulls it back. Galaxy just couldn't get on the end of it. And now there's a break on. Cabrera, good read.